Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Got a update for you all. Got some horror stuff, some exploitation stuff, some DVDs, some Blu-rays, and even some magazines. So yeah, got a mixed bag here today, folks. I will start it off with the DVDs, of course. Um, the first one I picked up is a Giallo from the '60s, directed by Mario Bava, and it is Blood and Black Lace, and it was made in 1962. It's a 2-disc special edition, early slasher film, and really good disc artwork too. Look at that, right there. So yeah, I've heard a lot about this, so I figured I should pick it up. And it also stars Cameron Mitchell, who's been in a couple of other horror movies. There's one I still haven't seen that he was in. It was called The Toolbox Murders. That's what it was. He was also in like a zombie kung fu flick called like Raw Force, if I'm not mistaken. And this was released by VCI Entertainment. So yeah, gonna have to watch this soon. Looks really cool. And the next one I have is a double feature DVD. It was released by Code Red, which has sadly gone out of business for some reason. And um, yeah, I mainly got this for just one movie. Mainly got it for The Devil Times 5, which is right here. The other one's called Mark of the Witch, which I haven't seen. But yeah, I guess you could say I got Mark of the Witch as a bonus feature, considering I only bought this for Devil Times 5. Yeah, I've heard a lot about Devil Times 5, and the cover I've seen a lot too. It's a killer kids film. There's a lot of good killer kids movies. Bloody Birthday, Who Can Kill a Child, which I still have yet to see. That looks really cool. Um, so yeah, I'm gonna have to check this out. I really don't know what Mark of the Witch is about, but the main reason I bought this was Devil Times 5, which you could probably watch for free on the internet because it's a public domain movie. But supposedly this is the best version to watch because it's remastered. So yeah, it's a double feature of The Devil Times 5 and Mark of the Witch. Next one is it's a revenge film, pretty famous exploitation movie. The cover will ring a bell definitely because I've seen the cover a lot, and it stars Robert Genty, and it is The Exterminator. Also, Christopher George is in this, from some might recognize from City of the Living Dead and another really good animal attack movie called Grizzly. This looks really cool. It's kind of like it's kind of like Death Wish if you're into that kind of stuff. And for some reason, the disc is in black and white. I don't know. That looks really, really suspicious. I mean, you'd think it would be in color, like on the back, same image as it is on the disc, but for some reason, it's in black and white. I don't know why. But however, this isn't a bootleg. This is the Anchor Bay edition, which I didn't even know existed for quite a while, and I'm pretty sure this is out of print. Goes for quite a pretty penny on eBay sometimes. I don't even think there's a DVD available on eBay. It's usually the VHS, which is pretty rare because usually you can only find the DVD copies of the VHS, but that's not the case on eBay. And the VHS was released by Embassy Home Entertainment. But yeah, this looks like a really cool revenge movie. I watched the opening scene up on YouTube, and that really got me into it. So I figured I would add it to my collection and check it out. So yeah, that's Robert Genty and the Exterminator. Looks really cool. Now onto the Blu-rays. First one I picked up is a Hammer movie, which I love Hammer movies. They were beautifully shot and they're really entertaining, and the stories are always interesting. They directed almost everything. They directed vampire movies, mummies, all that good stuff. Werewolves, of course. You know, and this one's a pretty rare Hammer movie. I own several Hammer movies. I own about 4 of the Christopher Lee Dracula movies. So I figured I'd pick up a more rare version. This is the first time it's available in the U.S., and it is Vampire Circus on Blu-ray. Um, and it's from Synapse Films. Yeah, I've heard quite a bit about this. It also came in a Region 2 DVD set for the Hammer movies, and supposedly Synapse is going to release a lot of stuff like Hammer movies like Twins of Evil, and supposedly on their upcoming releases are going to release Basket Case 3. That's just a rumor, so I don't know. And they're also going to release The Exterminator on Blu-ray, which I thought was interesting, or that's what they said. So yeah, and also even if you don't own a Blu-ray player, it comes with a DVD copy of the film, which is right here, and here's the Blu-ray copy right there. But of course, I'm gonna watch it on Blu-ray because I've seen screenshots of this on Blu-ray.com, and it looks really crisp for 1972. Yes, that's when it was made. But yeah, the picture looks. This is probably the best this movie has ever looked, and it's the best it's ever gonna look, most likely. You know. But yeah, and the cover art's really, really cool. I don't know if that was like a reprint of the original poster artwork or what, but still, this looks really cool. Yeah, so it's the first time it's been released in America, so you better get your hands on it, because I have a bad feeling in my stomach that this is going to be out of print. And I don't know why I just said that. But still, this is, first time it's been released in the U.S., so, yep, pick it up while you can, folks. Next one is a action movie, which was directed by Robert Houston, and it's one of those grindhouse movies, and it's a martial arts film. And this is something that Quentin Tarantino would probably watch. I could see him, getting ideas from it. It is Shogun Assassin 30th Blu-ray Anniversary Edition, and yeah, this looks really good on Blu-ray. Surprisingly, it's an older film. I'm sure it's gonna have grain, but the screenshots look excellent for a film that was made in 1980, and it's really, really gory from what I've heard. And yeah, I still can't believe this movie got a Blu-ray. I didn't even know this was available in the United States, to be honest. But yeah, Shogun Assassin looks really cool. I've heard a lot about it, especially the title. Um, yeah, it's a video nasty also, or I think it's a video nasty. I'm pretty sure it was banned in Britain or wherever. But yeah, looks really cool. So we're gonna have to check that out soon. Let's see. The last movie I got is a science fiction film. I don't know if you guys saw it right there. Yeah, you probably know what this is. It's Metropolis, really famous science fiction movie from 1927. I think that was when it was made. It's got a really cool hologramic cover. I'm not going to explain the plot. Figure you guys already know it. It's a pretty famous movie. You've probably seen screenshots from it, and it's my friend actually recommended this to me, so I picked it up, and once again I went on Blu-ray.com, and the screenshots look amazing for a movie made in 1927. I think that was when it's made. Here's what it looks like, and you get there's a disc, and I actually got some inside artwork. Here's a little booklet. Sorry about there. Yep. Really interesting. And my friend said that they found like restored footage in Argentina. I really don't know much about that, but that's what he told me. He's a big silent movie buff, and he told me that this was a really good movie. And I knew about it before. I'd just never taken the time to watch it. So yeah. And the Kino company that released this, I mean, I know this is asking for a lot, but since they put out a special edition DVD of Nosferatu, wouldn't that be excellent if they put out Nosferatu on Blu-ray? I mean, I'm just curious to see what that movie would look like in 1080p. Nosferatu is one of my favorite movies of all time. It is a good movie. And my friend said I will love this. I heard a lot about it. So yeah, that's Metropolis. And that was the movies. Now on to the magazines. First one I have here is the 300th issue of Fangoria. Give you a brief view of what's inside. Yeah. Alright, next one. Horror Hounds. That's a really good artwork right there with Vincent Price. That's freaking scary. Can you imagine like waking up one night to that? Oh god. I would crap myself from fear. I mean, look at that. Holy cow. Vincent Price looks freaking creepy in that photo. That really caught my eye on the shelves too at the bookstore. Like, I was just looking around, minding my own business, and bam! Vincent Price just pops up. I should seriously, like, put this as the background on my page. I mean, oh god. I mean, he just looks really creepy. And I think that picture is from a movie called Theater of Blood, which is a really good Vincent Price horror revenge film. It's kind of a revenge film. Highly recommend it. Go check it out. It's pretty long. And here's a good Vincent Price photo. They cover him in this issue. Look at that. And there's his picture from Madhouse right there. That's another really good Vincent Price horror movie. But yeah, both of these magazines are really good. I really don't care for Fangoria anymore, but Horror Hound's my new favorite horror magazine. So anyway, guys, that was my update. Hope you guys enjoyed. Tomorrow I might be off of school because there's supposed to be a really big snowstorm coming up, and it's gonna like snow at 3 o'clock in the morning. That's what the news guys said. So yeah, hopefully I'm out of school, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video.